What'd you guys think of Sunday's episode with Only Use Me Blade? I thought that was one of the best episodes that Lolcow has produced to date. You know, I was like coaching Wings and Boogie to go hard at Blade, and that made such an awkward... That made such an awkward start to the show, and I loved every bit of it. Blade decided to hype up his episode, so he started streaming like the day before it came out. So I get a call all of a sudden from Blade at like, I don't know, maybe 10 a.m. or something. He called me, seemed normal. When's the episode coming out? And then he said, figure it out. And I'm like, wait, are you drinking? I pull up his stream. Sure enough, he's drinking at 10 a.m. on the Sunday that it's supposed to come out. He did a 50-hour drunk stream. Got so drunk that he said the word, I'm not even joking, about 150 times. He's passing out, he's getting back up. It got so bad that the cops got called. This was a complete disaster. A lot of people thought Blade died. I'm not joking. They really thought he died. And then Blade decided to upload a video about 12 hours after the cops came.
This isn't even a stream. This is just a wellness check. I'm cool. I saw some bullshit talking about I got arrested or something. None of that shit happened, dude. Figure it out.
So I'm getting Blade on the live stream tonight. Me and Wings are going to talk to him, talk about that crazy night with him saying the word over 150 times. Why were you doing a drunk stream 20 hours before the stream came out and then another 10 hours after? Like what? Why?
I was just super motivated to try to have like as epic of a stream as possible. I had just gotten kicked out of the place I was staying at because I had during the place I was staying at where the viewer was letting me stay there, and I accidentally docked his location, and so it was just all bad. So got a hotel, figured let's go hard, and I went hard, went on like a little bit of a bender, and then whoops, the episode came out, and I know there was lots of eyes on me, and then I was just trying to like keep the hype going, keep the crazy party going, you know, and it ended up being like a three bottle pass out, wake up, get another bottle, pass out, wake up, get another bottle type of show.
How many bottles was it? You drank 3 full bottles of Jaeger.
2.5, but yeah.
Listen, Blade, I know there's no point of talking shit to you. It's like, you know, kicking someone when they're down. Like there's literally no point of what I'm about to say, but I gotta attempt to like, you know, get into your brain somehow, right? How many places have you been kicked out of? Because like you were down with Fultz and the guy dies and you're kicked out of there and apartments are trashed. You're staying at fans' house. You were kicked out of your mom's. You're kicked out of everywhere because of the drunk streams. Like what the hell are you doing? Like isn't there?
I know.
Isn't there a moment where you're like, okay, I'm actually f***ing up?
No, trust me. I've been dealing with the realization that I'm fucking up. I get it. So, you're not kicking me when you're down. You're basically trying to be a friend. Like we've been friends before, and you're trying to look out for me. And obviously, what I'm doing is not working. Constantly getting kicked out, constantly getting banned on YouTube. You know, I don't know how many times I've done a thing where I've you know, booked a room or whatever for a little bit to, you know, to have a place to stay. And then 2 days into it, I get kicked out. Like I'm still supposed to be at that extended stay, but obviously that's not working out.
Okay. I don't understand.
Things have to change.
The place that you stayed wasn't that a fan's house?
Yeah.
So the fan knew that you were going to do a drunk stream.
Oh yeah. He knows about the drunk streams.
So why did you get kicked out?
Well, I was doing a stream that involved me going, hey, let's go to Best Buy and buy PS5, you know, so to play Call of Duty because I have my setup here from traveling. And as I was going out there, like a little smidge frame of it, I got the apartment complex name. So because of that, the callers contacted the property management, and the management's like, okay, contacted the buddy that I wanted to stay there, and he's just like, yeah, dude, they're going to do an inspection. I cleaned up, left the house, so that he doesn't get in trouble.
Why do you still want to be the piece of shit?
I don't, dude. It's just the corner I painted myself into that.
But you can't.
I'm going to try to get out of.
Okay, so let's do Call of Duty streams. Let's do vlog stuff. Let's stop. And like they were saying, do the streams and do the 9 to 5. Do them both.
Play the devil's advocate here. Like the only issue I see with that is like his fans are like so determined and hell bent on him living on the streets. Like even if he went and got a 9-to-5, where's he going to stay at?
Bro, he's got money.
You
got money. And here's, dude, listen, you got to be honest about the money that you're making, because me and my girlfriend, we had the stream and we're in disbelief. I called you multiple times and said, I'm getting your ass in rehab again or something during that drunk stream. I see money flying in. Just the text to speech, $10, $50, $10. Bro, you have money. You have a lot of money. How much money did that stream make?
It did well.
No. How much money did it make?
He didn't count it.
I didn't count it. I don't know. It comes in 2 different forms. I didn't count it. Over the course of 3 days, who knows? But I made money.
He made like maybe $6,000 off of that stream. I'm dead serious.
No, I didn't make $6,000.
Well, I was saying, like, if he went and got a 9-to-5 job, people would just get him fired from it. Like, if he can't walk out the driveway of a house that he's staying at without getting kicked out, do you think he's going to work at like Best Buy? Not going to happen.
Well, I got a viewer with land that he invited me out to stay as long as I want to kind of go out there and get cleaned up and do other stuff. So that's what I'm doing.
Lord Rush donated $50 and we didn't read his stuff again for like the 3rd week.
Yeah, we will. Here, let me do that right now. Keem, you're a bearded gnome. You didn't read my chat last stream, but I still love you. Thoughts on ever getting poisonous? Lolcow, Ethan Ralph on. Yeah, okay. So Ethan Ralph did ask to come on the show, and I did think about it. I put some time and energy into it. I don't want any of these political guys. You know, it's not against him personally, but any of these guys that are just like super political like that, I don't want him on. I really don't. You know, I want to
ask him how he can never win a fight in his life.
Okay, maybe we need Ethan Ralph on. All right, if you're gonna ask him that.
I'm just saying, like, this dude's been beat up on the street at least 3 times.
I went on Ralph's show a couple times, and we were talking about Boulder Boy, whatever. I had a good time over there, right? But I had to disavow like every 2 seconds because like horrible, like racist and Nazi stuff's being said, right? Even though I was just on there talking about like drama and stuff that didn't have anything to do with political stuff, I got attacked by this group. They came together and they were like trying to label me as a racist for being on there. And these were like some powerful people, right? And I was just like, dude, I don't have fucking time. I have enough drama and get canceled for enough shit I do and say. I don't want to be involved in this politics stuff. Blade, you're getting accused by one of our members for scamming a PS5. Greasy Strangler says that you scammed your fans for a PS5. Thoughts?
I didn't scam a fan of PS5. I was super wasted. I got donated $50 to go get a PS5. When I went to go get the PS5, I couldn't. I was supposed to get all the other stuff to make streaming happen because they don't have equipment. They didn't have that, so I just said, super drunk. I went home. So the people that get upset about, you scam donations, like if someone donates me $100, that doesn't mean I can drink like 15 shots. That's not humanly possible.
Before we go, what is the plan? Is there a plan to fix this? What?
Yeah. No, I'm literally going to
give me the bullet points. No. Instead of a long story, bullet points. I want to hear. I'm doing this. I'm going here. I'm going to do this now. I'm doing this. Give me the bullet points.
I'm literally leaving for California pretty soon. Sober streams, health, place to stay, so I don't have to worry about like hotels and bills, and try to give the sober a try again.
For how long? You want to do $1,000 bet that you can't be sober for, let's say, 2 months?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, $1,000 bet.
You heard it.
Between me and Blade.
Who am I doing this bet with?
Me.
Team. I ain't got that scratch.
If you drink within the next 2 months, right, and I get proof of it, you owe me $1,000.
Okay.
Y'all should set a start date.
I want to.
Are we talking about like right now, or are we talking about tomorrow morning at 8?
No. Don't. Wings, why'd you do that? I'm talking about right now, this moment.
Right. But I want it clear. So like when
I can't do that right now, King.
Why?
Because even though $1,000, that's cool. But I have to see how this sober streak goes.
He's got to go drink for the $1,000, dog.
No, I'm not going to drink right now. I'm not currently drunk, but like I'm just saying though that I just can't do it right now. Okay.
Wait, don't go anywhere, Blade.
We'll set a date. Set a date.
Don't go anywhere, Blade. You just said, okay, I'm going to get better. I'm going to do all these things, right? And I just said, okay, let's put $1,000 on it. 2 months of no drinking. And you're not, you have no intentions of stopping the drunk
here's
streams.
The thing was I did quit the drunk streams like a couple months ago, but then fell back into it. I have an issue where I keep on falling back into that same habit of doing that.
But Blade, when you switch content, how many different stuff have I done on the internet? All right. I did trolling. All right. I did indie game reviews. I was a machinima director. I did Fortress Craft. I did a Minecraft thing. All right. I did Drama Alert. I did Happy Punch. I did all these Billionaires Challenge, which both of you were a part of. I've done a million different things. When you start something new, you got to build it. It's not going to be an instant success.
I got a lot of stuff going on right now, dude. We will figure it out. You got my number.
All right, we'll have you. We'll do this.
The fans want to know next week sometime. How long do you think it's going to take you to figure it out?
I'm literally in the process of like relocating, so I have to figure that part out.
Wing said, "Figure it out."
You just made like $6,000. Like, how much is it going to cost?
I didn't make. Here's the thing. Okay,
you made $6,000. I was looking at it. I'm like calculating it.
I didn't make $6,000, dude.
How much money's in the account right now?
I keep on transferring from the bank, dude.
Okay, well, open your banking app and be like, "Well, how much did I transfer in the last 24 hours?"
I really want to know how much is in.
Why are you guys trying to like figure out like
we got a pocket watch, mother?
Because no.
Why are you pocket watching?
Hold on. The reason why I want to know is because the number one excuse from Blade is like, look, I need to do the drunk streams because I need the money. And I'm sitting over here and I'm watching these donations on your stream the other night and I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, wait, he's got stupid money. He's making money. And then I started thinking about your expenses. You don't have a car payment. You don't have a mortgage. You have the same wardrobe over the last decade, Blade. What the fuck are you spending your money on? It doesn't make sense to me. Where's the money going? Bro, I got bills up the ass. I pay for all this shit. I know you. You don't even have like a Netflix account. You're using one of your fans' Netflix accounts. Where is the money going? Okay, maybe I'm wrong on the Netflix, but where I remember back in the day when I knew you, you had to use my Netflix. So where is this money going?
I don't know.
What do you spend money on? Just think about it. What do you spend money on?
Lately, over the past like year, it's been RVs and hotels. But honestly,
the entire chat is spamming that Becky is taking your money. Is this true?
No, that is absolutely not true.
Okay, I got a peaceful resolution. All right, let's just let an entire week go, Blade, where nothing happens. You know, do whatever you want. Let's have you back on a week from today, and then let's see if we can do this bet.
Okay.
Seems cool? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, only use me, Blade. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, that's it.
So guys, a little bit of a transition here as we set up our next YouTuber. We're bringing on Smokey MCC. We're bringing him on the show. You can see his videos, right? He talks about Lolcows. Yeah, there you go. We're ringing Smokey now. We're ringing Smokey, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what's going on, Smokey? How are you?
Oh, I'm pretty good, man. Congrats on winning $1,000.
Yeah.
Smokey, before we talk about Wings of Redemption, you've made a bunch of videos on Blade, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
So what did you think about that conversation me and Blade had?
Well, he started it just by telling you, he can do it. He's so adamant that he can do this, like he can be sober, but he wouldn't even take the bet with you. And even when he does eventually try to do it, he's going to act as smug as possible. The chat spams it. The chat, there's 1,000 people spamming smug, and he thinks he's not. No matter what happens with Blade, the people are going to hate him.
This guy was my good friend. Like, he moved to Buffalo. We had a show together. He was my good friend, and we would go out. He would get drunk, and like we'd go out with Blade, and then like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours into the night, we would leave him there.
You ditch his ass.
And that was the plan going in. We weren't bad friends, but we let him know, hey, as soon as you start getting a little too lit Romney, we're bouncing.
Everyone's got their friends like that, man. I feel like as you get older, everyone starts getting their shit together. He's like, what, 40? He dropped the N-bomb like 300 times on his stream last night.
I want to tell you this story about this one time we left Blade. This is so insane. We go out with him. We're having a great time. He does this thing where he'll like go to shake a girl's hand and then steal their drink and like slam it. Stupidest fucking thing ever, right? We end up at we're at PAX West. It's over in Seattle, Blade's hometown. Blade goes up towards the end of the night, goes up to these girls, goes to shake their hands, steals their drinks, and just starts slamming in them. And they're in awe, right? The drinks are for free, so they weren't even mad. They were just in awe. I lost Blade. Later that night, I'm at a Denny's, and I'm there with Zombie Unicorn or whatever. She ended up getting canceled later. I'm there with Zombie Unicorns and a couple other people. I'm like, yeah, I lost Blade. I don't know where he's at. I see him stumbling into the Denny's, and he sits into a booth, and I go to sit with him, and he goes, "Seat taken," like a scene from Forrest Gump, right? Where little Forrest gets on the school bus, seat taken. I'm like, "Are you okay, bro?" He's like, "I'm good, seat taken." I was like, "Okay," and lost him. Didn't hear anything of him. Went back to my hotel, and all of a sudden I wake up. And Blade uploaded a video to his YouTube channel. He's in his Cadillac and he's just crying. He's like, "I'm so sad. I don't know why I'm sad." It is, what the fuck is going on? Turns out that Blade ended up in that hospital that night. They run all this test on him, and he had 3 doses of date rape drug in him.
What?
3 doses. Somebody was trying to date rape drug these 3 girls and Blade by stealing their drinks.
Wow, that's unintentionally, it's the most heroic thing he's ever done.
I have so many Blade stories.
Dude, I can imagine all I've ever heard about him.
Now, like this should be something Blade champions. Like he saved 3 women from being raped.
He unintentionally saved 3 women from being raped, and then like 5 years later, he got accused of rape. Uh-oh, here comes Blade.
Yo, real quick. I always put myself in the position of other people. Like, I don't want to like advocate for rapists or whatever. But how do you even get date rape drugs? Like, how do you go to your weed guy and be like, "Hey, do you got any doofies for me?" Like, what scumbag sells that to other people? You know?
I don't know. Beck probably knows a guy.
That is...
Huh?
Oh, he said Beck probably knows a guy.
But no, Blade makes a good point. How do you go to your drug dealer asking for date rape drug? Like, how does that even?
Yeah, that thing always, like, I always thought that was really weird. They took my blood at the hospital, and I had Rufinol in my system, so that's 100% what happens.
Yep.
And Keem's seen me like take drinks from people and slam them, and knows I get retarded. And I hate to say it, but all these stories that Keem tells about me, I hate to say it, but they're true.
We were out. I bagged a bunch of ladies, took them to a Denny's once. Beautiful girls, right? We were having a great time. The night was going to be amazing. All right. We end up at a Denny's, and Blade is too drunk to make it into the Denny's. So we go in, we sit down, we're eating our food. We order our food. This guy stumbles in and says, "N-word," like hard R. And there is 3 different like groups of black people in the Denny's. I wanted to die.
Has Blade never been confronted about doing this while drunk by some of these black people?
I'm sure it happens, but I'm pretty charismatic though, so I don't know. I'm able to pop my way out of
you
it.
don't remember if it happened. Like you just like Lip Romney just navigates expertly.
I would have no clue.
What possessed you to wake up that morning, right, and stream for like 30 seconds with no shirt off and everything, and be like, "Hey guys, I'm alive," just so you know? Like, bro, even that is such a bad look. You can't put a shirt on real quick or a hat.
I literally woke up to a million phone calls. People think that I'm in jail or I got arrested or I'm dead. So I was still drunk from the whole saga. So I, said, "Hey, just let you guys know, I'm not, at the time I wasn't kicked out, but I wasn't arrested. I was alive." Like a little update. People always worry about me, so I'll give you a little update.
Well,
you can wash the face and brush the teeth.
You need to start caring a little bit. Go buy yourself like a new pair of pants, a new shirt, a new hat, right? Start feeling good about yourself.
All right, I gotta go. Just wanted to let you guys know that.
Go ahead, Smokey. I'm sorry. Did you have questions for Blade Or excuse me, Wings?
For one, I wanted to kind of hype Wings up a little bit because I saw that post you put out about him and DSP possibly playing a game of Modern Warfare 3 together. Like, I have a feeling that you'd be down, but obviously Phil, it's gonna be tough to get him on anything. But man, if that shit happens, you gotta put the hurt on DSP. You gotta hurt his gaming ego, Jordy. Like, if this shit happens, I'm gonna get you psyched up. I'm gonna be like, Jordy,
I don't need to be psyched up to be Phil. Like, look here, Mike. My mother could die, and I could have pneumonia in the hospital, and I could still roll out of bed and go beat Phil in Call of Duty.
That's the spirit. That's the spirit.
Let him know. Let him know.
The only issue here is Phil's going to fuck me out of this money too, because Phil's going to say no because he doesn't have complete control. Do we have a date for this?
I do. Sometime in February, I have locked down an esports arena. It's going to be a LAN. This 1v1 is not going to be like, over on Justin TV /Switch, Woody's Gamer Tags. No. We're not doing that. I don't want to hear about who's got host, who doesn't have host. No. This is going to be a LAN at an esports center with professional commentators doing play-by-play, potentially live audience for members or something.
Is there going to be like an undercard?
We should build a good event around it. But I want it to be promoted like how you and Boogie had this boxing match. Like, we had months to promote it and build it up and hype it up. I want this to break the internet. To everybody in this chat right now that's watching us, if you know Wings of Redemption, you want this moment of this guy from 2009, 2010. You want this moment for Wings to have his actual redemption in a 1v1. And it can't be just on some stream. It's got to be a big event. And I have everything locked down. So I don't think DSP is going to say yes, but we got to present this to DSP. Now, he already said that he had no part of it and all that. I knew he'd say no off the bat, but we got to flirt with him for my
question is why? Like, why does this guy have such control issues? Like, it's February, Phil. 2 months later, taxes are due. You need motherfucking tax money. Instead of having like a low self-esteem stream where like you beg people to pay your taxes for like the 10th year in a row, come face me in a 1v1. Hell, I'll even open up this. I'll even throw this out here, Phil. If you do it, Phil, we can just split the money.
Syndicate stuff.
Wait, didn't you try that before?
Yeah, with Syndicate.
Yeah, we did try that before. But I'm just saying, like win or lose, you get paid. You can take your wife on a honeymoon to Las Vegas and get $5,000.
He's still
like, how do you say no to that? How do you say no to that?
When you said we could split the money, that gave me flashbacks of the Skype conversation with you and Syndicate.
You just blew it, Wings, big style.
These new Call of Duty kids, like, they would love something like this. Have like some of the founders facing off. Like, that would be cool to them if somebody explained to them, like, this is the history of Call of Duty entertainment. I think they would absolutely love it.
Dude, I can back you up on that because I've been watching. I started playing COD when World at War came out. And I've been watching ever since I was a kid, all the YouTubers. I saw Jordy on there. I saw Blade on there. Guys like Zergriz, all the older the COD players. And you're right. You're right. Hearing that, like, Wings of Redemption's coming back. I mean, that's gonna be a selling point for some people. Well, I just had a question for Jordy because it's been something that I've been wondering for a while because I covered this last year. Jordy, last year you had some like neighbor who accused you of like some crazy shit. Like, he accused you of some shit, your sister and all this stuff.
Oh, you're talking about first. Let me clear up. First of all, Aaron's not my fucking neighbor.
Family friend. Is that better to say?
It's closer to accurate. Yes.
Okay. Well, have you spoken to that guy since? Because I remember you had him on stream. He came on to apologize, and it had to be the most the most tense stream I've ever seen. This dude did not want to be sitting next to you, answering any of these questions. I should say. Have you been in contact with that guy since? Like,
hell no. He's divorced now.
No, get the fuck out. What was it because of that?
Like, what he didn't know is, like, I knew he texted my sister when she was underage. He grew up semi around us. Like, he was more my brother's friend than my friend. Like, he was actually my mother's friend's like kid. So like, he would always have to come over when she came over to see my mama. He would come over too. When we got to in our teenage years, like my brother started hanging out with him more. But like, I was never friends with him.
Did you call the cops?
No, I didn't put I didn't put him in jail, but I sent it to his wife.
Oh.
Wow.
How old was this guy when he did this?
Oh, he's about my age, so like back at this 26, 27.
What a piece of shit.
He lost his job, lost his wife, and he's working in I think he works for Arby's now.
I had one piece of advice for y'all, and that was Chris Chan, having him on, King Cobra, Blade, that's all like solid, man. But I'm just telling you, I would strongly advise do not have Chance Wilkins, Cyrax on the show, man. That dude's a little wild card. He could whip his bird out at any minute and get you banged.
That doesn't mean we edit our show. Like if he whips his bird out, that's fucking content gold.
Yeah, I mean, we're only putting people that we trust on the live show, you know.
Okay. So, fair enough.
Hey, I got something for you, Smokey. Why don't you turn the camera on?
Yeah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Why am I crazy?
Well, Wings, you see, like in this Lolcow community, a lot of people don't like you for simply just talking about certain things. And one of these days, the face reveal is going to be lit. I'm going to be dressed like Surf Shack Tito. It's going to be an all timer. I'm going to have a ukulele and everything, but I don't have that ukulele with me right now, Wings. So until that day, I'm going to have to get a rain check. One of these days, Richard. One of these days.
Richard, come on now. You know my name ain't no fucking Richard.
Why does everyone call you Richard?
Because they looked up some... Dude, my trolls are fucking crazy. They looked up like personal documents and like looking to see if I was the deed to the house or whatever. And at some point, somebody named Richard Jordan was associated with this piece of land that I currently owned. And they thought that was me.
That is the stupidest backstory why people...
Because they don't believe that my name is Jordy because it rhymes. My father's a fucking drunk idiot. That's why my name is what it is. He's like, we should call him Jordy Jordan. And then he just fucking went and got milk or some shit. Right out my life. What's the deal with Chance? Like, you just scared he's going to whip his dick out? Because, like, I reached out to Cyrax to be our first Lolcow guest, and he politely declined. So, I offered him money at that point. I'm like, hey, we'll give you an appearance fee. Because I think he has an interesting dynamic, and I really wanted to talk with him about, like, the situation he had with the guy with the baseball bat. His latest little thing, and because that's something that's probably still in the works. If not do jail time, do like some type of community service for that.
No, that's already done. That's already done.
How's that already? That can't be already done.
They dropped the charges because the guy who went with the bat said that like he wasn't going to follow up on it.
Okay, so the guy dropped the charges because that's felony assault with a baseball bat.
Yeah, but they said they dropped the charges. Everyone thought he'd at least face a little bit of consequences, but no, he's out scot-free right now. I mean, you brought up the thing about like you're willing to pay him, and it's like you got to look at that as like the same thing as like paying someone like EDP. Cyrax is like a pretty known predator.
Look at I will give EDP an appearance fee if he wants to come on the Lolcow podcast because it's going to be fucking entertaining. I don't give a fuck about what they did.
I can see the clip right now. Wings offers money. To be fair to Wings though, that is the only way to actually interview EDP.
Gideon and them.
Yeah, Gideon. Gideon had to pay him like $50 or whatever to set up that interview. So I think a lot of people are focused on like getting other Lolcows on the Lolcow podcast. I'm not. Like we're gonna have like big people on here. Like we're gonna have Dream at some point. I talked to him. He's got like 20 million subs. We're getting really, really big people on this show to interact with the cows. I think it's going to be awesome. Plus other Lolcows, of course, it's going to be a mix. It's going to be all different type of people are available. The PKA people, right? If any of them want to come on, or maybe Chiz, you were talking about Chiz, right? Maybe we bring Chiz on.
Yeah. We pay him in cake shakes.
There's nobody banned. We'll have anybody on. But Smokey, guys, make a round of applause for Smokey. We have another guest coming on real quick.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me on. Best of luck with the show.
Nice guy. A nice guy. I thought he was gonna really bring
I thought he was gonna come harder than that. I was ready for him to come hard. I was like,
yeah.
Like I had my head prepared like 3 or 4 angles because I know who he is.
JustaMinks. I don't know if you guys are familiar with JustaMinks. She is a very, very, very popular Twitch streamer.
Look, I'm not out.
What the hell? Did you get pink eye?
No, you didn't get pink eye. She punched me in the head.
Yeah, it was a rough night. She punched me in the motherfucking head.
Oh my God,
Some
you're
things
bleeding.
happened, some things were said.
Yeah, I am bleeding. Thank you. Someone fucking recognizes it.
JustaMinks, I got to be honest. Over the last like month, I've seen you with black eyes. Now you come on the show. You have a bloody nose. What is happening? Like, why are you constantly getting beat the fuck up?
It's because she let me.
It's complicated. It's complicated.
Who is
Well,
this? Who's this?
personally,
Who's the Santa behind you?
take the phone.
That's King Moksu, baby. I think you know who I am. I think you do.
Yeah, you make the
Moksu,
TikToks.
yeah.
You make the TikToks, right?
I do. Yes, sir.
What's the deal with the graphic Santa costume?
Because I think it's hot and it's for OnlyFans. I feel like Wings. I feel like you are. I feel like you know what OnlyFans is. I feel like you are a frequent user.
Nah, dog, I ain't got no testosterone. My don't work.
I think that doesn't matter. I think you want it to work so bad that you go on OnlyFans to try to get it to work.
Nah, that ain't me, homeboy.
I think it is. That we can agree to disagree, but I think it is.
Wait, Wings, does your dick really not work?
I mean, like, I can get it up, but like, I have no libido.
That sounds like a you problem. To be honest,
That is a me problem, but that also means that I'm not going to be going looking for booty.
My dick works just fine.
Oh, it works just fine.
Wait,
Ooh,
so
all 3 inches of it, I got you.
I heard you're pretty
That's where
fucking
your
old.
dick.
I heard
Your
you're
dick's
pretty
gonna look like
fucking
my
old.
dick in about 10 years.
I don't think it will because I keep getting practice.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. That 350 pounds will catch up with
plenty
you.
to do with it, actually.
Are you like those girls have British accents? Are you not in England or somewhere?
They're exotic.
What you say, you little fucking fat cunt? What did he say?
Turn your shit off.
wait, you turn the
I didn't
camera
turn my
off.
shit off. What do you
You
want?
did turn your shit
You
off.
want Brian McFay? Go
I
on.
said you sound British.
Yeah,
I'm not fucking British.
she's
No.
she's fucking Irish.
That's
Get it
fighting
right,
words.
you piece of shit.
That's fighting words, Wings. You f***ed up bad. Don't call Irish people British. That's a bad one.
I heard that Keemstar actually was the one who was fucking your shit up back in the day. I heard that, and now you're working for him, so you're Keemstar's bitch. That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
Oh, okay.
I heard you're Keemstar's bitch.
We had
That's
some.
that's not how Jordy works.
What the hell?
That's not how Jordy works.
Well, let me clear the air on this. All right, me and Wings have a history of fighting for like a decade back and forth, but you know, we grew up together in this internet thing, right? So you know, we have more things in common, you know, now than most people that are in the space, right? You know, there's like alumni type of situation going on.
Wait.
I can make you a motherfucking promise you'll never see a video of Jordy on his
quick.
hands and he's like Boogie. I guarantee you that.
If I can just get a word in real quick. You said you have a lot of things in common. Keemstar, did you also kill cats? Is that something that you have done in your lifetime?
No, I have not done that.
Because I have heard.
So you're gonna hold me to the flame for something I did as a 5-year-old. That's what. That's your plan.
Something you did as a 5-year-old. And you know who else did that shit? Let's think. Let me think here. Jeffrey Dahmer. Who are some other people? Ted Bundy. Who else?
Yeah, but see, they disemboweled animals and like tortured them. I accidentally did something.
I don't think you can accidentally kill a cat, buddy. I don't think that's a possible.
Yeah, you can.
I think there's a cat in our house right now, and he's still alive. He's still breathing.
I got a cat in my house right now that's still alive.
Well,
What
I'm
does that
surprised
mean,
he's not
shit?
dead, to be honest. I'm surprised you don't have a graveyard of cats in your backyard.
Ooh, you got big ass nose, isn't it?
I want to set up a match between JustaMinks and Only Use Me Blade drunk stream.
Oh, I love that.
The last one standing wins.
I love that. See, I support that.
My money's on Blade.
But anyway,
Blade's got a bigger tenure there.
down here.
He's 3 Jaegers deep and can still not like pass out and have legible conversations.
If you don't know, JustaMinks is quite the drinker. She's legendary for it. Okay, I'm gonna add him on PC and we'll do that.
That's the thing I sent you.
All right. Yep.
I ain't Discord. I don't got Discord because I'm not a fat loser like fucking Wings.
Well, wait. What is this Discord then that you sent me? Who am I adding?
That's my girlfriend's. All
right. Okay. Do you want to talk to this guy some more?
I could care less. I mean, if you want me to.
Should we call this guy on Discord? Should we call this guy's girlfriend, I guess, on Discord? Do you guys want to do this, or are we good with it? We'll get a call from the members. Yeah, they're saying no. They're saying no. I'm kind of good with it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a major update from this stream that we did last night. So I want to throw this update towards the end of the edited version so you guys could follow along, all right? So a ton of you hated Santa. You hated his guts. Well, it turns out Santa got arrested. That's right. Last night, right after the live stream, Santa got arrested. So we're going to have him on the live stream next week to find out what happened. Also, do you remember Wings of Redemption was calling out Ethan Ralph? You know, I want
to ask him how he can never win a fight in his life. I'm just saying, like, this dude's been beat up on the street at least 3 times.
Well, Ethan Ralph saw it, and he's been talking trash on Twitter. Him and Wings are going back and forth. Even Boogie's jumping in, trying to bully Ethan Ralph, saying that he's milking Ethan Ralph. Like, what is happening? So I'm sure on the upcoming Sunday's episode, you're going to have Wings and Boogie talking about Ethan Ralph, and we'll have an update on next week's live stream with Drunk Santa, Only Use Me Blade, and potentially Ethan Ralph. But the final thing I want to say to you guys is thank you so much for the support, all right? DSP has 650 members. Lolcow has 170, and we only stream once a week. That dude streams every single day, 3 times a day. So shout out to all the members, shout out to all the subscribers, and shout out to all just the viewers, even if you're not subbed. Appreciate you. Thank you. Lolcow Live. Yeah, thank you guys. Hit the wrong fucking button. See you guys.